Hey, what up, everybody? Being a 49er fan the last two off seasons has honestly been really nice. We've had a lot of good draft picks come in. We've had a lot of good free agent signings. The 49ers seems like the team that a lot of guys want to play for, and they'll take less money. They'll come over and they want to be a part of a winning organization and a winning team, a team that's shown that they want to move towards winning that Super Bowl and becoming the team they once were. And it's a whole bunch of good guys, rallied around. We really haven't had a whole lot of setbacks in the off season. We've taken a few knocks during the regular season, but this is the first time we've really been hit hard during the off season. Today, Michael Crabtree was injured. It might have been yesterday, but he tore his Achilles tendon. He's going to have surgery on that to fix him up, and he's going to be out all year. Michael Crabtree showed signs last year. Of becoming that number one guy that we drafted, years back. Once Kaepernick took over at the quarterback slot, Crabtree was the guy that he really synced up with, and the one guy who sort of got less touches was Vernon Davis. He seemed to become a guy that wasn't seeing the ball as much as he once was under Alex Smith. Now, I know we brought in Anquan Boldin from the Baltimore Ravens. He came over as the guy who beat us in the Super Bowl last year. We made a little deal like that last year. We signed some guys from the Giants. I know we got Brandon Jacobs, who we let go last year because he was making remarks on Twitter basically saying that he wasn't getting his touches and was wasting away on this team. Mario Manningham came over. He made a few good plays for us last year. He was a great guy to have on the team. I thought him and Randy Moss were just the guys there to hopefully make Crabtree an eligible receiver on the other side. They wouldn't double down on him, having more threats out there. And I thought Manningham was the guy that more than likely we were going to let go and he wouldn't be on the team this year. Now Manningham becomes one of the guys that really has to step up and become that number one guy. With Boldin, we also have A.J. Jenkins, who only played one game for us last year after being our first pick in the draft last year. The one game he did play was the last game of the season, which we really, honestly, I think we needed to win, but I think we knew going in that we were pretty much going to win. Maybe we didn't even need to win that game, I think, because it was already set in stone with the Rams, when I think they lost that last game or something like that. I can't really remember week 17 of last year, but I know Jenkins played, and when he was out there, he looked 100% lost, not knowing where he was going. Kaepernick was directing around on traffic where he was supposed to line up on the line. A few times he went to the wrong side. But Jenkins, we need you more than ever this year. Hopefully we can step up and fill this hole. Losing Crabtree, our number one receiver, is going to be a big thing. I know we got Kaepernick out there. Kaepernick took a lot of teams by surprise, and when he got to the playoffs, he played a lot of teams that were ready and studied up on him. But I think that this year through is going to be a real test for Kaepernick. He's not going to be able to really surprise anybody. We're going to see how much of a real quarterback he really is, and not having Crabtree out there with him is a real loss. I mean, I'm sure we'll get it. I'm sure. I don't think the NFC West is a real easy picnic. I think everybody knows that. The Rams are going to be out for blood. The Seahawks are out for blood. Who knows what the Cardinals are going to do with getting Carson Palmer. They're a better team, but they're not a great team yet. But, I mean, there's we got to win a lot of games, basically just to make the playoffs. It's not going to be a lock. I'm one of those realistic 49er fans. There's a lot of guys out there think it's going to be a walk in the park. We're going to walk right up to the Super Bowl and win it this year. And I'm one of those guys that looks at the schedule and like, man, there's a good chance we can go 0-5 this year. So we'll see what happens to start this season. But like I said, not having Crabtree out there really sucks. Peace out.